Hello? Hello?
Hi,
Yeah, James, can you hear me?
but it seems I'm not sure, but the connection seems poor, a little bit poor. Not sure why.
Okay, is it your connection or my
Just a
connection?
moment. Let me do some adjustment.
Okay.
I need check. Ping. Hmm. It seems my connection is stable.
Okay, alright, then let me switch my connection in that case. Hello? Hello? Hello, James, can you hear me now? Ay, 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 ay,
Oh,
ay.
I can hear you, but
Okay.
there's no video.
Okay, what about now? Is it okay?
Oh, yes. That's great, but why?
Yeah, you know what? This is definitely at
Sorry.
my side because we are having internet problem in our country since let's say almost a week now, and it's not only in my city but it's like kind of nationwide problem.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah,
Does like something like VPN works?
yeah, exactly. This is something related to the VPN thing going on in the country. They're like setting up a firewall or
Oh,
something.
really?
Yeah, but a part of that, this is happening due to a political protest going on in the north side of the country, and the government is a bullshit. It's a piece of shit crap government, and they do whatever they want.
Just like Chinese government does.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like this is really pathetic. I mean,
I
like
mean that.
this is bad. Yeah, you're saying something? Sorry.
Well, yeah. I mean just something like a Chinese firewall. I think
No, no,
that
this is
is
not.
ridiculous.
Yeah, yeah, no, this is not that kind of a Chinese
Not
firewall.
that one.
Yeah, not that one. They are kind of like a testing to have a new one on our internet servers or something like that. But well, this disruption is happening because of this political unrest. It was like a political protest of a political party in the north side of the country, and due to that, this disruption is happening. I mean, like, I believe right now it's working fine because I've connected my mobile phone's data with my Mac.
Oh, so that's much stable
Yeah, yeah,
than
exactly.
your like fixed network.
Yeah, the optical fiber one. Whereas the uh,
Oh, optical fiber. Oh, you have optical fibers there.
yeah, yeah, of
Whoa,
course. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, like,
that exceeds
this is
the
bizarre.
bandwidth.
Yeah, this is bizarre that the optical fiber is not stable, but the mobile internet connection is stable. But I've just reset the
Yes,
router.
that's bizarre. Actually.
Yeah. Sometimes it happens that sometimes I reset the Wi-Fi router and then everything starts working. But of course, now since I'm in the class with you, so I'm not gonna risk that. Okay, all right. I Before you came, I was just playing PlayStation 4 on my computer on my television.
Just make me envy, right? You just
Sorry?
want to make me envy. You just want to make me envy.
Of course not.
What I can do just like this.
Oh my God. It's all right.
No,
It's all
just
right.
kidding, kidding.
Okay. Also, by the way, I never got a chance to ask you that. What is your major? What have you studied in your undergraduate? Or
Yeah, my major is business Wait, I have to speak slow. Sorry.
yeah, okay.
My major is administration,
Mm-hmm.
and focusing on the cooperation finance.
Corp Corporate finance.
Oh, yep, corporate finance. Yes.
Okay. All right. That's really fancy and cool, nice. Well, I kind of switched. I first studied electrical engineering, and now I'm in totally corporate world looking after office administration. But in office administration, since I've studied engineering, I really enjoy the tech part, the computers and troubleshooting softwares. So that's something that I really enjoy
Um,
at my workplace.
okay, I have a little bit background with like those IT things, especially networking. I have my own like AS number, autonomous system number of
Wow.
like
Okay. All right. That's great.
oh, it's a little bit please. I can't hear you because I'm not sure for some reason they're just
Okay.
frozen.
Yeah, James, give me a second. Give me a second, please. Okay, what about now? Is it okay?
Yes, as long as your voice doesn't um just disappear or
Oh,
completely.
is it still bad? Is it still bad?
For now, it's good.
Okay, okay. I'll switch to my
I think video doesn't matter, but I hope
yeah.
at least we cannot.
I switched to my optical fiber. I believe now it's gonna work fine. So yep, that's at least what I can, think of.
Yes,
Okay,
probably. I hope it more stable. It's getting
exactly,
more stable.
exactly.
Yes.
So now, James, let's start. Let's start with the uh, diagnostic test. Okay.
Okay, diagnostic test. Yes.
Yes, absolutely. So this test I'm going to be taking from you by without even telling you any single thing, no tips, no tricks, nothing. So just to see that where is the actual problem. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Let's start with part one. It's from book three, test one, part one. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So, do you have a large family or a small family?
Well, I have large family, I think, compared to the other families in my country, which is Taiwan. Um, However, I think if we compare to the other countries' family, general average, like China or Japan, then I think we have small family then.
Okay. So now after each question, I'm just going to be taking a couple of moments just to give you a score. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Here comes question number two. Um, can you tell me something about them?
Do you mean my family members?
Absolutely.
All right. Um, There are I have one sister and my parents, father and mother, of course, and my father. He is a general Asian person, but the I think the most um, things that worth to discuss about is he is really rigorous on me. And my mother, by contrast, she is a very um, nice person. She taught me how have to be honest, and she asked me to treat others well. Uh, Talk about my sister. She just a simple high school student high with a high academic performance at school.
Okay. Okay. Let's come to question number three. Could you tell me this thing that how much time do you manage to spend with members of your family?
Mm, Generally speaking, I would say at least 30 minutes in a day. We spend a good time in every evening, especially when we watching Netflix, some series on Netflix. We like to watch some United States sitcom or dramas. Um, that's it.
Okay. Okay. Question number four. Could you tell me this thing that what sorts of things do you like to do together?
To do to do together is mean to do these things together with my family members.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Okay, well then, my favorite things that I like to do with my family members company is cooking. I would say cooking because uh, my mother have a good cooking skills, have a good cooking skill, and also she always like to make something delicious. So every time she asks me to prepare some ingredients, I would suggest her some opinion of myself. So really enjoy this moment in the kitchen.
Okay. Okay. Let's get to part number two. Oh, no. In fact, we have one last question because this particular test had five questions in the part one. So, last question. Do you get on well with your family?
Mm, yes, I think my the relationship between each other in my family is very well and solid. Except that I would say, especially me, my mother and I always share some secret with her, and she is actually my life mentor, except my mother. So mm, I think we have a great family.
Okay, that was done with part number one. Now let's get to part number two. And for that, I'm going to be sending you your question in the chat box, the cue card, okay? And I believe that you have received by
Okay.
now. So the question
Oh,
says that
yes.
describe a teacher who has influenced you in your education, where you met that teacher, what subject the teacher taught you, what was special about the teacher, and explain why this person or this teacher influenced you so much. Okay?
Okay.
All right, gentlemen. So we're going to be having. Wait a second. Let me just start the stopwatch for you. So you have a minute to prepare, and your 1 minute timer starts in three, two, one, and go.
Okay.
Gentlemen, you ready? Time's up.
Yes.
Great.
Okay.
So, okay, so you have 2 minutes to answer, and your 2 minute timer starts in three, two, one, and please start.
I'm going to describe a person, which is my professor and in my school, and she had a tremendous impact in my education. She's Sherry, and also she is my finance and accountants professor in my school. Well, I met her in my first year in college with this major, and I got 99 at this major because she really taught me well. But to be honest, at first, my due to the fact that my mathematics skills are really poor, but she used her patience and her intelligence to answer all of my questions at that time. So my academic performance has been dramatically increased after all. So I think she really did well in her role as a professor. And after we finished this course, she introduced me to some company, uh, but I just reject this internship uh, opportunities. I asked her if I can be her teach assistant in her class. She said yes, and then I became in this role. So in my role, I have to answer all of the questions from these students in this class. And but sometimes I found it challenging because sometimes I cannot answer this question
Time's up.
and made me
Time's up. Time's up. Time's up.
okay.
Okay, that was 2 minutes. Okay. Okay, now before I go to part number three, so there's something. The last question said, James, that explain why this person influenced you so much. So I believe that you haven't answered me that thing. You didn't answer me that. I mean, like, you told everything, each and everything about, but it would have been better that if you could have said that something related to the influence part. I mean, like if she has introduced you to some companies, like international companies where you could work. you could have said that thing, this person's influenced me in a very positive way by introducing me to the international companies, opening multiple ways opportunities for me. And because this person, despite me not being good at mathematics, yet this person agreed to make me the teaching assistant, and that itself was a great uh, positive influence over me, and then which made me to improve my skills at mathematics because it became challenging for me to answer students, and therefore I had to do my self study to make sure that I'm confident enough to address the issues of the students at the class. I'm like, this is how you can, evolve or say like that. Okay?
Hmm. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay,
I
okay.
didn't address the force, but okay, but I think I think I kind of um uh like have a response of this question because I did mention like her patient and her
Hmm.
intelligence answer my question, so my academic performance has increased.
Okay, her patience and that. Okay. Uh, well, everybody's gonna be having their own opinion. In my opinion, I believe that that thing,
Not count.
yeah, for me, it counts. It counts, but it would have been better to actually, categorize it. For instance, like saying that anything about influence, like this person had a really good aura on me, or this person had radiated a really great energy. Now, instead of using the word influence, we can use something else because we got to make sure that we don't repeat the question. So we can say that this person radiated her energy over me by doing this, 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 and this.
Okay,
Uh huh. So that's in my opinion. That's something in my opinion. Okay.
no problem.
Okay. Great. So let me just put down the score for this one, and then we'll move further. Sometimes it gets even tougher for me to give score as well.
Really,
Yeah, I mean, like, you have to analyze in real time because in IELTS exam.
take your time.
Yeah, in IELTS exam, they literally have a recorder and they take it away and then they listen it later words. But okay, yeah, yeah, I'll take my time, no worries.
I should have used more idioms, I think.
I'm coming to that part. Don't worry, I will give you a very detailed, comprehensive feedback in the end. Okay, okay, that's done. That is over with part two. Let's talk about part number three. Let's talk about education. Um, could you tell me that how has education changed in your country in the last 10 years?
Mm, well, I would say um, due to the development of technology, a lot of things has been changed over a decade. For example, the way that teacher taught students, like they probably can use some electrical devices like a computer or tablets to assist their teach and improve their performance at teaching. For example, they can use like ebooks to let those students take home and have some homeworks so they can um, have more chance to read it.
Okay, Okay, let's talk about part number two. Oh, sorry, question two. Could you tell me this thing, Mr. James, that what changes do you foresee in the next 50 years?
Mm, well, I I think just like I mentioned, the technology development is it's rapidly. So I do think in the future or for the foreseeable future, there are more artificial intelligence would be involved into the education system. Like, for example, teachers might be replaced by those robots.
Okay, you want to stop there?
I'm not sure. Oh, and student can benefit from this change. Like they can have some more cheap and like more opportunity equality of receiving their education.
Okay, last question from part three. Okay, so it's going to be, what role do you think extracurricular activities play in education?
Hmm. Mm, I haven't thought about this before, but if you held my feet to a fire and asked me, I would say like clubs, for example. If student can enjoy their after clubs at school, they can earn more practical skills in these activities, and these activities can actually help them to find a better job, and also they can earn more money in the future. So I think it is important and played a great role in their academic path.
Okay, great. Well, now allow me to share my screen with you, okay?
All right.
Okay, can you see the score?
Yes.
Okay. So now this is your score. In part one, you got 6.16, which is 6. You got 6.3. Let's take it 6 or 6.5, and then 6.2. And your overall score is 6.2, which is like almost 6 or something like that. So now this is the main area for you to look over here. This is called categorical averages score. So I have designed this entire sheet on my own. So now this is something that we need to focus on. Categorical averages score. In my opinion, your pronunciation is absolutely fine. We really don't need to care about the pronunciation. Speaking about grammar, grammar is basic, but all right, it can work out. We can work with this out. But the only problem is here in fluency and coherence. Not the only problem, but one of the main problem is there in the fluency and coherence. Now you can see that in the very beginning you were getting 6, 6, and fluency 6.5, then 5.5, then 6. But then something happened that your scores went like 5.55, 5.5 again, 5 over here as well. So it like, immediately dropped. Now, what is my understanding? Well, let's talk about that. Now, my understanding about this is that, see, now let me take you through all the mistakes that, were happening over there. So, now, started with well. In the very first beginning question, you started with well. So, see, uh, the IELTS test itself, James, it's a very formal, distinguished test. Okay? So, using language like starting with well and something like that, it's actually not appropriate because the
Oh,
examiner,
really?
well, yes, yes, absolutely, absolutely. It would be great that if you could start with a starting phrase or something like that. I can provide you. I do have those documents with me. So, yep.
In my opinion.
Now you're talking business. Yeah, now you're talking business. That's what I wanted to say. You call it expression phrases. These are opinion phrases. Then you have agreement phrases. You have disagreement phrases. You have interruption phrases. But we're not concerned with that. Over here, we're just concerned with the opinion phrases and agreement phrases. So yes, that's the thing. Um, or maybe you can start by talking about this thing and then move on. Okay, then in the first question, I believe, James, just give me a second. Just give me a second.
No problem.
Hello? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes,
Yeah, sorry, excuse me for that. Okay,
no problem.
so yeah, let's move further. So now in the first question, it was too much detail, right? And I believe that it was too much detail to take over. But okay, too much detail is
Yes.
fine. In the question number one, then general.
Examiner will interrupt me anyway.
I don't think so. No, examiner is not going to interrupt you in part one. Did they interrupted you in part
Really?
one?
A lot.
Holy crap. Okay, maybe then you were giving too much detail. Like I mean, like I told you this thing that okay, for me
I
it was
think
too much detail.
maximum 30 seconds or 20 seconds maximum, I guess. But I just can't help.
We're gonna talk about that a deeper. So now then, second question. You said he's like general Asian person about your father. Why would you say that?
Average.
Yeah, why would you say that general Asian person? We could say that
Generally speaking,
yeah, generally
average.
speaking. Yeah, generally speaking, average Asian person. So, okay, okay, that was a good start. But why wouldn't we say that? Okay, my father. You just tell his designation. Tell me his job role. That's it.
Yeah, because I don't want to go into detail, or otherwise, if it is in part two, I would go for like he has a short hair and middle height.
Yo, listen, you're thinking too much about it, right? Just, take it on the, surface level. So maybe, just like you told me about your mom, so you can tell me about your dad as well. Maybe you can tell designation of both of them if they are working parents or if they're not working parents, if they have business or anything like that. For example, if you ask about my mom and dad, and if I just say something like that, what you said, so I said, well, uh, uh, at our home, it's mom and dad, and my father, he is an engineer, and my mother, she is a dentist, and I do have two more siblings, and just keep on talking
I
about that.
can I just skip all of the like Asian part, and I just dive into like my father treat me rigorous, and my mother, in on the other hand, is a nice person.
I'm saying that skip this general Asian person thing or average Asian person thing, but rather tell me their designation. Tell their designation. What do they do? Their work or something like that.
Okay,
You
that's too detailed if I just go with this,
okay? Tell
or
me this thing.
too like redundant.
Okay, tell me this thing. What is the occupation of your father? What does he do? Mind if I ask?
Engineer.
Oh, no way. I just guessed it. I'm like I said it before that my father's an engineer. He's an engineer? Really?
If you ask randomly Asian people on street, and I think 8 out of 10 person would answer you, "Oh, my father is an engineer."
Yeah, I mean, like, we Asians, we don't have this, I would say, privilege of, going to other fields or something like that. I mean, like, my father, he's a doctor, he's a professor, and which is also a very common Asian thing. Either you're going to be a doctor or an engineer. Yeah.
That
So
is the higher class, you know.
I don't know why, man. Why we Asians are stick to only a couple of job roles or occupations, whereas the Western people in West, they keep on trying different shit. Yeah.
We share the same shit.
Yeah, absolutely. That's true. So that's something that I would say. Then I believe that this answer was too slow. Then if you can see on the screen that you got a little bit lesser number in the pronunciation, like from 7.5 you dropped to 6.5. Why? Because I think that you pronounced the word WITH a little bit incorrect. What is WITH?
Width,
Yeah,
width,
yeah, that's a problem. So we call it with, with.
width, width.
Yeah, with.
Did I use this word? Width.
Yeah, it's acceptable. I agree with that one. But you kind of said like with WIF with. So I
Oh,
kind of
width,
noticed that with.
width,
I'm going with
width.
my
Okay.
parents. I'm going outside with my parents. I'm going outside with my friends.
Oh, width,
But you said
with
with.
my.
With, no, with. WIF.
Oh,
No, that's incorrect. With. Incorrect. With.
width, width,
Okay, can you like pronounce the th sound?
t, t, width,
Okay, yeah. That one is good.
width,
Okay, yeah, that one's better. That one's better. Okay, then let's come
width.
to question number 4. I think that you repeated the question like she made or make. What did you say about when she was making the food, your mom making the food? She likes to made food or she likes to make food. Make is going to be the right word.
Make the dishes.
She likes to make
No, make
different cuisines. We can say she likes to make different cuisines. She likes to try different.
less. Milk.
Yeah, she likes to cook.
Oh,
Cook is the right verb. She likes to cook different cuisine.
oh, did I use make as a verb? Okay, that's a bad collocation.
Yeah, exactly. So that's something. I suggest
Try
opinion.
new cuisine, try new dishes, and
Try. If you
cook
say
new dishes.
try, see, if you use try, that means your mom is tasting or eating new dishes. But if you use the word, she
Oh,
likes to cook new dishes or she likes to cook new cuisine. Cuisine is a good word.
new cuisine. Okay,
Okay, and
okay.
I suggest opinion of myself. This entire sentence was incorrect. Somewhere you said in this question, I suggest opinion of myself. That was a little bit grammatically incorrect.
What did I say?
I don't know, but this was exactly in the same question when you were telling me about your mom. I really enjoy this
Oh,
moment in kitchen. I really enjoy this moments in kitchen. I really enjoy these moments in the kitchen, or I really enjoy in
I
the kitchen
I really enjoy the
these
moment.
moments.
I enjoy the time.
Time is
I
good.
really I really enjoy the the time in the kitchen.
Okay, since you already were telling me that you guys do have this family time in the kitchen, you guys cook once a week or something like that. So let's make it easier for yourself. Why wouldn't we say that? So I really enjoyed this activity with my family. I really enjoy this activity with my family.
I really enjoy this activity
With
with my family.
make it simple. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Then let's talk about the cue card part two. In my school. Now, in the very beginning, you were again and again repeating this phrase, in my school, in my school, in my school. So, there was a little bit repetition. Okay.
Repetition and
She is really taught me well. She is really taught me well. Do you find the mistake?
yes, just sounds strange. She taught me well. She
Exactly.
was taught me. She, she taught me well.
Yeah,
Yes,
taught
there's no
itself.
e
Yeah,
there.
Taught itself is a past tense, right? So
Yes, she
we're
taught me well.
excellent, excellent. She used or used her patience. She used her she used her patience, or she had patience.
She had patience. Oh, that's Chinese. She had patient.
Patient? No, she had patience.
Oh, she had patience. She's a patient person, but she has patience.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Yes.
Okay, okay. I'm a little bit confused. A little bit recently. This thing like interesting, interested.
Okay.
Okay. But
Okay.
I try to not
Okay.
to confuse. Let me make sure about this thing. Wait.
Yeah.
What was that word? Like what was that? What's
Which one? Patient?
patience?
Yeah, patient.
Patience is
Yo.
a noun, and patient is a adjective, right?
Uh huh. Yes, sir.
Okay, no
Quality.
problem. Okay.
Okay. Then it was. She talking about. Okay. Company. When you were telling me about the company thing, so it was fine. I don't have any problem with the company thing that you were telling me, but for me, it became irrelevant when I felt that you didn't answer me question four. So I was like, why is he telling me about the company thing where he has not yet completed the list of answers related to the main question, the main cue card questions. So then the company thing.
Bullet point.
Sorry?
You mean, yeah, I know I
Yeah,
didn't address all of the bullet points.
exactly.
So I found two types of opinion on the internet,
Okay.
or not on the internet. I actually asked someone,
Uh huh.
and some person, it's both two,
Yo.
and they some of them say I have to stick to the bullet point and I can add them, but I have some books, but it's written by Chinese. Never mind. And they say I just have to answer the question, the bullet point, because it says it I should, but it's not I have to. So it just like a suggestion, not the. So what's your opinion?
Well, yes, I do have a very straightforward opinion related to that. So, what I have been training to students for the last 4.5 years since I'm teaching IELTS speaking part. So, see, now there are two types of students. Okay, the one who needs a lot of hard work. Then another one are storytellers by their nature. So, the one who thinks that they are not really good with their memory. So, I suggest them that immediately try to answer the questions first. James, wait a second. Just give me these. ये चाय हेली बिस्किट एक बार ट्रे चार हिमा हेत्रो पियो ही कप मतलब 2-3 कप से बराबर आ मारे चाहिए यार इतनी पियो नहीं हूँ पानी ना ना पानी ना कप है बस थैंक यू sorry it was the guy who works at our home he just made a cup of coffee for me cheers James
Oh,
yeah
coffee at night. I mean,
I know it's
in
bad
the evening.
yeah, I know it's bad. It's like almost 8 p.m. in my country. I shouldn't be drinking. I'm like, I asked him to make half cup. He literally made a whole mug of coffee. It's crazy.
That's great.
Yeah. Okay.
Good for you.
Not good. Of course, not good. Then it becomes problem for me to sleep at night. Then I'm like, wide awake at night. I cannot sleep, and I have to wake up really early in the morning because I need to pray at 5:30 or something in the a.m. And then at 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. I have a class with students from Bolivia because for them it's like 9 p.m. in their country. So yeah.
Oh,
So I need to
oh,
go to bed
tough.
early at night. Yeah.
That's tough.
Okay, now another thing is that I became in this role. I became in this role. You were talking about the teaching assistant thing. So, you find the mistake? Do you see the mistake?
Uh, could you please repeat that again?
Yeah, so when you were telling me about the teaching assistant thing, that when you asked her for this role and she gave it to you, then you said that then I became in this role. Now, do you find any grammatical
Yeah,
mistake over here?
yes, yes. Then I like join this role, or I
Yeah. Then
then
I started to work as a teaching assistant, or then I opted this role. I opted this role.
optic. No,
Opted.
optic.
OPTED. 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 Opted.
Optic. Oh, that's. I assume that's a very advanced word.
Okay, wait a second. Siri, tell me the spelling of opted. Siri
Opted.
sometimes Siri doesn't listen to shit. Okay,
Oh, opted.
you got it.
Obtained.
No, 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 no.
You mean
Wait a second. O P T E
obtained?
D.
Is that even? Is that even a word?
That is a word. See, it's in front of me. It's like open over here on Google. Come on, it's over here.
Really?
Yeah,
Opted?
yeah,
I
yes,
can't find
yes.
this word.
Where are you? Okay, okay, Allah Hafiz, thank you. Where are you searching for this word? Tell me your resource.
Cambridge.
Okay, I'm just searching on Google. You're searching on Cambridge. Let me see
You
Cambridge.
mean OBDED? Or if there's a T there, or no?
Wait a
It's
second.
a T. Oh no, never mind.
Where's my camera? Oh, how stupid I am. Why I cannot show you on my browser? I'm already sharing my screen.
Yeah.
Wait a second. Yeah. Command T opted. Check this out.
Oh, opted.
Yeah.
Oh, opted.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
O
You use
OPT.
examples. Check some examples. I opted for the beef. Many voters have opted to vote by post. Sarah opted to
I
go to
like this.
college.
I like this word. It's easy, concise, advanced.
Okay. We have a Cambridge. Oh, come on. We do have a Cambridge word for that. See, Cambridge says that there is a word. What were you
I
talking
searched
about?
for T.
You searched for?
OPD.
Uh
O
huh.
OPTDED, but there's
Okay.
no such a word. OPT opt.
Yeah, that you when you said that you searched on Cambridge and the Cambridge didn't give you a word, I was like doubting on my existence. I was like, what the hell I'm saying to him then?
It's a
Okay.
I'm not sure. Typo probably.
Uh-huh, no problem. Okay, then we were on page number 2. Okay, then due to oh yeah, now see, now I can tell you I don't need to go through question by question in part 3. I can tell you generally about part 3. Part 3 had a huge problem in coherence. I found out that you had almost no structure when you were telling it felt like the information, James, was coming from all the directions, whereas it should be structured. For instance, I mean, like the question from you that I've asked was, um,
I think I noticed that, so I
yeah,
did some adjustment in the third question.
and that's why I check out. Maybe you did the adjustment. That's why your score went 6.5, 6.5 rather than 5, 5.5, and 5.5. It actually went
All
good.
right.
Yeah, and the main impact, which is happening, that's happening in the coherence and fluency.
That hurts a lot.
This of course this hurts this entire thing over here. So yeah, that's something. And you are using a lot of fillers, 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 like the word
The word and
like, So
oh really? Okay.
yep.
You know. Okay.
No, I'm sorry.
That's bad.
You didn't use the word but you were using the word like. Instead of that, you could
Mm.
use the word such as, for instance, for
Brief
example.
pause.
Brief pause, yeah, to make it dramatic about, I mean, sure, why not? So, that's something. Okay, so James, that was my entire opinion on your entire test, the one I just took. It was, of course, the first one that I always take from students is a diagnostic where I do not teach them anything, but I just want to give them a very detailed analysis to find out where's the problem. Okay, Now, in my opinion, looking at the categorical average score, which I was showing you, so in the entire test, the lowest one you have got there is in coherence, fluency, and vocabulary as well. So that's something.
Vocabulary
Yes.
and fluency. But my
Yes.
grammar and the pronunciation was no problem at
No,
school.
no, 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 no. Your grammar was not a problem, but your grammar was basic. How we need to improve it,
Was basic.
yeah, it was basic. That's why you were getting 6, and that's why you were not getting 9 or 8 or 7 or 6.5. So we need to look at that part as well. So how could we do that? How can we do that? Of course, by improving our sentence structures, learning complex sentence structure, compound
Compound
com
sentence,
yeah,
compound
yeah,
complex.
yeah, yes, exactly. That's what we
I
need to
know that.
focus. Yes, and how
All
would you
right.
do that? How would you do that really quickly? Go through more and more discourse markers. Learn discourse markers.
Before, although,
Yep, that's
firstly,
you know them. You know
after,
them already. Then why don't you use them? You know them. That's really great, James.
no idea. Okay.
That's
At
awesome.
first, okay.
Yes,
Therefore, however,
absolutely, absolutely. Yes, and conjunctions as well. Remember the coordinating conjunctions, fanboys?
con- and because also,
See, you're an Asian kid. You are a pure example of an Asian kid because you remember each and everything. Trust me, when I teach Westerners, I like people in Europe, they don't know a shit about these things.
oh really,
Yeah,
okay, I think
yeah,
that's
exactly. I mean, like some of they do, but most of them that I've taught, they don't know. They don't know about it. I need that. Then I need to tell them because in their countries, they teach English in elementary school or child or primary school, and then they never bother to learn English.
okay,
I mean, like, we Asians,
okay.
we know that our parents are gonna kill us if we didn't study it back at school. So that yeah, that we study much better than them.
But I have to use them.
Yes, exactly, sir. You need to use them. That's true.
I have to use them, and some like I think I should have used like uh conditional sentences, right?
Well, no, no,
But I have nowhere to use like or it or I have
I can
or
tell
I
you something.
had.
I
Hmm.
can.
Oh, and by the way, what time would you free on your tomorrow schedule?
That's a very good question. $1 million question, I should say.
$1 million question.
Yeah, exactly.
If you
So let me see tomorrow what's going on. Tomorrow is Friday, 8 p.m. I'm having a class. Then
can we can have some time window.
we can have tomorrow same time. What do you think?
Well, same time since I have to take the test the day after tomorrow, so I better sleep earlier.
Okay. Okay, all right.
Anytime before this.
What about 1 hour before this? 9 p.m.
That's let me check. That's fine. The
Okay.
time is not
But you know what? I'll be
problem.
honest with you. I can take your class back at my office, but then my boss is there around, then it gets a little bit awkward. He would be saying that, you're doing your personal shit in the office, so that's why I don't want to risk my job. Otherwise, I can do it.
Okay.
Otherwise, I can do it. But since you have very less time, I usually take some classes of my students at the office, but those classes are like for 30 minutes, 20 minutes, 40 minutes, something like that. Um, but since you already have very limited time and I have to be very, very much focused with you for the whole 60 minutes, which I believe I can do in my office, but it would be very awkward. Maybe if somebody's calling me, then I have to again and again go back and forth, and you would be like, "What the hell, Cheyenne?"
Give me 1 minute. I check. Let me check if I can. If I don't have a meeting with my professor that I mentioned, that's Sherry.
Okay,
All right. So I think I think it's okay. At 9 p.m. my time, it should be fine.
awesome, great, that's great.
Mm.
Then we can do definitely at 9 p.m. Right?
Yes.
Biscuits. Okay, you're good.
I it,
You're good. Okay. Now
it
Your Apple intelligence is taking your gestures.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
Apple Intelligence. Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay.
Yeah, it took your thumbs ups.
There's no. Okay. I. Never mind. There's. Oh, like this
Yeah. Like this.
gesture.
Yeah. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't work. No.
Yes, it sometimes doesn't work.
Yeah.
So you are like Apple fan since you have all of the Apple products: AirPods, Apple Watch, iPhone, Mac.
Well,
Okay.
Mr. James, I'll be honest that it didn't happen in one single night. I had to work my ass hard to buy these products. So yeah, But yeah, I mean,
Okay.
after buying MacBook, I'll be honest with you, not a single product changed my life in a really meaningful way un- until I bought my first MacBook, and then literally my freelancing, my online work, and even the work at my office, and even my own productivity work. My God, it just skyrocketed. It skyrocketed.
Oh, that's skyrocketing. Really? Is your like rule changer?
Absolutely. I mean, like, I was a Microsoft Windows user for the rest of my life. I am a gamer. I like to game as well. I do upload my games on my YouTube channel as well. So I was a lifetime Microsoft Windows user. But last year in September, I thought, let's give it a shot. So I bought my first Apple MacBook M1 Air. So before I was thinking, my friends were saying, "Hey, you have been a Windows user for the rest of your life. It will be difficult for you to transition from Microsoft to
I
Mac."
think so. How old are you? I don't. I think this problem only occurs on that they're those elders. I mean,
Yeah.
over 60s.
Well,
They
I'm.
just can't
What do you
do
think? What do you think?
anything.
What's my age? I leave the ball in your court. You decide what's my age.
Approximately 30.
3 years. Three
Under
years younger
30.
than 30. 3 years younger than 30.
Oh, so that's quite precise.
Yeah, that's quite precise. Yeah. So I'm 27. That's another thing that I lost my hair. It's like a iPhone notch on my head.
All right. All right. Well, I'm only 4 years younger than you,
Okay. Okay. Wow. Yeah, you're just graduating your college, right? Your university.
about to graduate.
Yeah, about to graduate. Wonderful. I
Yeah.
graduated my undergrad back in 2019 December. So yes,
Hmm.
yeah. So yeah,
Hmm.
that's perfect. You just told me your perfect age because we Asians do start schooling, university, college at the same age, almost the same age. So yeah, that's something.
Yeah, almost same age. Yeah, but I'm actually one year behind average students in my age.
James, trust
I
me.
have a one good year.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something brotherly. Trust me. After 4 years, it won't matter at all. I'm telling you. It's been almost 4 years since I've graduated. Fourth year is going to be completed. I'm going to be entering in my fifth year after graduating. And when I look back, I'm like, oh my god, the time really flew. It really fucking flew. And I'm like, sometimes, oh my god, it was so fast. It just went like that.
Really? It's you terrify me, right?
I'm not terrifying. Yeah, I'm kind of terrifying you. I'm sorry about that, but it was fast. It just everything went fast. And you know what? I'm a Muslim. Do you know Muslim people, right? Yeah.
Yes, of
So
course.
yeah, I'm a Muslim, and we have this belief that be thankful for whatever you have, and wait for things to happen because it's a process.
Oh, it's a process.
It's a
Hmm.
process. Believe in the process. Believe, have patience, just like your professor. Have patience.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a process. And keep on thanking God. Keep on thanking God. Because it's as if that you wake up in the morning and you wake up because God wanted you to wake up. Otherwise, He could have took you up, like you would have died at night. So take every day as a blessing and be very, very nice and humble with people. I'm telling you, James, that's a $1 trillion advice to you. Be nice, be humble to your peers, colleagues, I don't know, the people you're going to meet in your life. But yes, you have to be vigilant. You have to be vigilant. You need to see that who is going to harm you, who's not going to harm you. And because, people say that communication skills really help you to troubleshoot any matter. And of course,
Yeah,
that's what our religion tells us as well. Be nice, be humble to people. The more nice you are, the more humble you are, the more people are going to trust in you. They will literally work
more
for you.
better relationship.
More better relationships, absolutely, without any doubt. And automatically you will see that the bad people, the bad energies are gonna go away from you automatically. You have to do
Oh,
nothing.
bad energy. Hmm, nice word.
Yeah, bad energies, bad radiations, they're gonna automatically go away from you. And yeah, keep always praying God. That's it. I mean, like, we are
I
God
actually
fearing people. Yes.
trust this. The like the bad energy stuff. I really buying this. Like,
Absolutely. You immediately feel a vibe from other person. Whoever is radiating bad energy towards you, you immediately get a vibe. You get a vibe. You are like, oh, you know what? I need to get away from this girl or guy.
that's true. Just don't give him or she or I don't know.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what? I'm really lucky that I had really good friends at university. Uh, they were my friend group. If I tell you, I'll be honest, my friends were like crazy. They used to party so much. They used to
Oh,
do
that's
all the
great.
yeah. They used to do all the bad shit. But when it comes to doing studying, now these same guys who were backbenchers, who were partying into girls and other shit, these same students, these my same friends, when it come to studies, when it come to exams, boom, you will see them vanish from the planet. And then and
Conventional panic.
Yeah, I mean, like, they were like so much studying in those days that the other students, the nerds in the classroom, they were like, and whenever GPAs came in, or results used to come off semesters, so they were like, how the fuck do you guys got such a good GPA? You guys are like partying, bunking classes. So, I learned one thing from this friend circle, from this group, that no matter whatever distractions you have in life, have some time for some discipline, have be disciplined in some time, and then you can enjoy. You don't need to be a bookworm in order to
Oh,
hold a
yes, you
PhD.
don't have to be a bookworm.
No,
Yes.
no, no, man,
Just like
enjoy.
learning English. English is a tool. You don't have to learning all entire your life, but
Absolutely.
just have to
Yes,
overcome the
yes.
task.
Overcome the task and
Okay.
be a troubleshooter. Whatever work you do, be passionate about it. That's what I find. I mean, like, it's almost 1 hour and 10 minutes that we've been speaking, and I've already done the session with you. But I love to talk with you, right? So, yeah, be humble. So, right, James, let's call it a day. And tomorrow, let's meet at 9 p.m. your time.
Yes, yes, no problem.
Wonderful, wonderful. So now, yeah, about the
Wonderful.
Fiverr thing. So I'm just gonna send you a once only $5 gig over there, and the rest you can pay on PayPal. And it's just gonna be only once on
Okay.
Fiverr that you can, give me a review as well. So that's only for that.
Oh, I see. Okay, okay, okay. And rest of our lessons can just done on the PayPal.
Absolutely, yes. Everything on PayPal, every single penny.
A, a simple question.
Yes,
I'm
please.
curious about the fiber. Their like commission rate or like
They're crazy. Yeah,
is
they're
high?
notorious. They're like crazy people. Very.
Notorious, really?
Yeah,
I
I mean,
mean,
like,
like 30%?
yeah, they are like, really, I would say, crazy in
Robbery.
yeah. They're really, let's say, bad people in that terms, because you're not gonna believe, they ferocious is gonna be right, the word to use for them. They take
Mm.
20% commission from us. So
Oh,
for example, if somebody's buying my gig for like $100, $20 are gonna go to their pocket.
yeah, that's a lot.
That's a lot. Absolutely, that's a lot.
But compared to some like online tutorial platform, 20%, it's just fair. It's just only fair. Some of them took 33% or
Wow.
one third. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. Exactly.
Hmm.
Okay, then I'm gonna
All right.
send you that $5
Yeah,
custom offer in your chat,
no
and
problem.
then we can proceed with the others
Oh,
on PayPal. Okay.
oh, no problem. Okay, and I got your link on Linktree.
Okay. Yes, absolutely. Oh, you know what? I'll send you the email address, my PayPal email address, because if you pay me there on the Linktree PayPal, it's a fixed price of $15. So
Oh, I
yeah,
see.
you need to only pay me 10 over there and 5 on Fiverr. That's it. That makes
Oh, no
15.
problem. No
Yep.
problem.
I'll send you my email, so no
Okay,
problem.
sure.
Okay.
Okay, all right. See you then.
See you. Good
See you
night.
around.
Bye bye.
Good night. Bye bye.